Hello everyone, I'm coming to you directly from the SIm Expo in Dortmund in Germany for our episode number 35. So please excuse my raspy voice, it's been an intense couple of days, filled with the most exciting sim racing and community experience ever. First and foremost, a huge thank you to everyone who helped me guide me through the event, introduced me to various brands, and to the incredible community that's been part of this journey. Of course, special shout-outs to the people that will appear on this podcast: Random Call Sign, Radweasel, Craig, Sim Pete, Gamer Muscle, Sueli Almeida, Jardier, Digit Gaming, and much more. Of course, I wish I could have spoken to each of every content creator that was there and having to share a little bit more, but I think I make a mistake when I take my experience to the Expo. Expo is on 3 days, from Friday to Sunday. I was expecting on Friday, a more casual, learn a little bit how was the display, make some contacts, talk a little bit, but not recording so much content. When it came to Saturday, I was not expecting that huge boom that was done by the Expo and reached probably around 9,000 to 8,000 visitors on that day. So it was completely full, a little bit difficult for me recording and do everything, so I had to rush after on Sunday and recording everything that I needed. But anyway, I think I managed to get you two different experiences from the Expo and two parts that I want to bring a lot. First of all, is on this episode we're talking about the community. So, like I say, we will hear what they think about the Expo and what they like it and what give us more happiness and see it and what they didn't expect to see. And of course, on the next episode, I will bring you the latest news, exclusive interviews with the CEO of ADAC, some exciting content with Sabo, SRP, Venin, Coffee Racer, Martin Asher, ImSeek, and much more. So don't forget, our episodes go live on YouTube and Spotify every Wednesday. So be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And if you see us on the amazing audio, give us the ultimate 5-star rating. Of this episode is made possible with the support of Samsung and their amazing G9 OLED monitor, which have been instrumental in helping me to create the new content and undoubtedly one of the finest monitors for sim racing on the market. But now let's dive back into what brought us here today, the incredible sim racing community, and of course the last 3 days we experienced real-world options of emotions, communication and countless discussions about sim racing. The most significant lesson that I took away from this event is the power of sim racing community is far greater than we or I could ever imagine. It's not just a hobby, it's a driving and passionate community. A community that is collective of individuals who live and breathe the heart of virtual motorsport. During my time on the SIm Expo, I was struck by the immense sense of camaraderie and genuine love from the sport that permeated in every interaction. The community is not just about racing cars in the digital realm, it's about forging connection, sharing knowledge, and fostering a sense of belonging that extends beyond the virtual track. And on that Expo, I think sim racing community have demonstrated that in the world of pixels and polygons, passion knows no bound. It's a testament to the remarkable power of shared enthusiasts and the idea that in the digital area, a community can be built around the common love of art and form, where regardless and where you're from, what language you speak, or what your background, is there a place for you in the world of sim racing. And to start with our first guests, let's hear what Jardier think about the Sim Racing Expo. Jardier, thank you so much for being here with me. What do you think about the Expo this year so far?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I must say, it looks very cozy. I like it compared to last year because last year was really good, but it was very open space. Okay. And now this year it's more like personal. I like it because everything is closer, more cozy, like we sim racers like it, and there's a lot of people for 3 days in a straight, so pretty awesome.
How you survived yesterday?
Oh yeah, very good. My voice is kind of knackered, but it's not bad at all, yeah.
Yesterday was crazy.
Yeah, it was very, very.
Full. I was not expecting.
Yeah, it was very difficult to actually try some of the things. Like SIm Expo was booked for like half a day and so on, so it was pretty cool. Yeah.
What is the highlight for you of what you've been seeing?
I really like the coffee racer. It's a small stand, but I feel like for sim racing it's really cool because like in the past 5 years you can see a lot of brands with like new wheels, new pedals, and it's always really cool. But the coffee racer to me feels like completely something different, you know?
Exactly.
Getting the sim racing closer to people who don't have too much space and such, and I really do like it. And yeah, that's about it.
Of course, remember that everything was recorded inside of the expo, so a lot of the time the sound quality will not be the maximum, but be aware that we are dropping very good content. Of course, the next one has to be no one than other that random callsign give the inside of what he thought about the expo and the amazing community that is there. Random, how are you feeling with the expo this year?
Way better than last year. This has been the best Simracing Expo I have been. It's still not Nordschleife, but it beats whatever was in Nordschleife.
Yeah, you think they're going on a good way?
I think 2023 cemented the Simracing Expo as something that needs to come forward and go for the next years. As this year, even though it wasn't perfect, there are a few things to get better. It was a big upgrade since the last one.
What is the biggest surprise for you for this year?
Well, there's two things. The biggest surprise is you coming over.
Okay.
Because that really opens my heart, makes me really happy. And then in terms of hardware, there's actually two. The first one is P1 Sim pedals.
Okay.
It's beautiful pedals, and they have integrated haptic feedback. Fantastic, they work really well. And the other one is actually Fanatec CSL DD or Club Sport DD 12 newton-meters. I wasn't expecting that. I was thinking like a CSL DD on steroids, and it was the first thing when a guy, oh, you have to come to see this. It's really good. And I said, the first thing was, oh, I know what it is, a CSL DD on steroids. It is not. It is better than the DD1. It's pretty much on par with the big ones, with SimEQ, with Asus in terms of quality.
Thanks so much.
No problem.
Thank you so much to a random callsign for joining me on that 5 minutes on the loud Aztec part of the expo. That was brilliant, well played, as you guys can see on the footage, with loads of great cars, great display of the wheels. The colors was beautiful, as you can see on the image. If you are listening, see us on YouTube. If you're listening us on Spotify, remember, jump and have a look on the YouTube video. I think you will enjoy it. But the next person that I talk at have to be one of the guests that bring me a little bit a jump on the podcast part, and have to be Suelio Media. He was there, bring us his latest book and the first of many that will come, and let's hear what he has to tell us about SIm Expo, his book, and many more. Suelio, on the last, I would say, let's see, last 20 minutes of Expo, how was the Expo for you?
It's a dream. Honestly, like, when I arrived here on Friday, I was like, wow, this is amazing. Let's take it easy. There's so much to do, but we have time. Now it's Sunday, and it's like, oh my God, I have not done enough. I need to do more, but it's almost over. Oh my God. So I'm like trying to, meet everyone and trying to test all the things. Like, it's so much. It's heaven in 3 days, and you have like to, enjoy everything as much as you can.
I think we should have a day for press. Just a day for all the content creators come, just go walk around, have more time to speak with the companies, because on Saturday it was so difficult for we do anything. And in terms of the book, how was the book reception?
It was amazing. I loved the reception. I was surprised. I'm always this kind of person who doesn't think too much about how it's gonna be, what's gonna happen. Yeah, but then I saw myself selling more than half of the books that I brought, and so much reception, so much recognition. I was like so proud. So honestly, it's perfect. It's been amazing, and I hope this plants a seed, and it keeps being there. It keeps helping people, and we're gonna continue working.
Dortmund is reserved for the next 5 years, so I think for us it's good because where we're going to be. The time that you're going to be, we can organize, we can prepare ourselves to come. and I think they can do it even better. I think it's place for evolution, and for us, for sim racing, is good. But how was putting the face finally of a lot of people that you know? Because a lot of them you know him only on a virtual world.
It's so funny because you know that person, but you don't recognize yet the face, and then when it clicks, that you have, oh, it's that person, and then it feels like it's my friend, you know? It's my friend. We met in person for the very first time, but it's a friend. Yeah. And then you do that with hundreds of people here. Yeah. It's amazing. It's just, what we do, in a way, seems solitary, because it's just us, but as soon as you realize that we are thousands and thousands all over the world, and we finally meet in person, we realize that we're not alone.
Yeah,
we're not alone. We're a big community. We're sharing a big passion, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, because I feel that sometimes sim racing, when it's online or when it's Twitter, tend to be a little bit more negative. And today, when we came here, we saw that it's not that. Yeah. The people that enjoy sim racing are all them here, all of them like each other, everyone having a good time, enjoying what you have to know. So I think
the majority that is positive. It's not gonna make too much noise. They're happy. They're enjoying it.
Exactly.
And then there's a minority that is negative. That makes a lot of noise, but that should not represent what.
No, it was not.
How amazing the community actually is.
Expecting come here, and I know saw some people to be complain, but nobody complain about nothing. Everyone enjoy. It's always some troubles, but everyone enjoy everything. It was for the 3 days. It was amazing. Yeah. It was one of the amazing experience. In terms of the book, what do you think of the book? What was the reception about the book? People enjoy it?
Yes, I'm already getting reviews from people who have finished it, which is insane. I literally launched the book 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
So there are some people out there very dedicated. So it's been great.
Engagement, when you have engagement, when you enjoy something, you read it better than.
I try to condensate the book as much as possible. So every word that is there has to be there.
Okay.
And the feedback has been confirming it. So I'm very proud that it's a good work.
Okay.
There are consistently new things to add to it, so expect in the future to have a new edition of it.
But will it be just volume 2, or are we gonna redo everything?
No, so volume 2 is set out to happen. It's going to be a different topic. So volume 2 is about racecraft. And the next one is going to be about car setup. But the first volume already has new things that I want. I'm already starting to write down. So there's going to be a second edition of the first volume. So I mean, what I see from now is that I'm going to continue to write over the course of the years, and from time to time I'm going to be releasing the new versions, the new volumes, the new books, the new courses. It's my job now.
All right. Thank you so much, Sueli, for everything. I met you online. We speak one time online, and you always was very, very welcome. And after when you came here, you received me well. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. It's a huge honor, and it's amazing to meet you in person. So thank you, man.
Let's drive together now. Take some lessons. Make you upset.
No,
because you're gonna be upset with me.
Just gonna laser focus. Okay, this is how we're gonna find 2 seconds.
Thanks a lot to Sueli Almeida for get to me or let me interview him, and of course for interviewing me too. So it was a 2-by-1, as before I made my interview, I had an interview for his channel too. So it's something nice, see the community work in both ways and learn a little bit on each other and help each other. I really hope that his book is well received, as I think the community needs something like this, because he's a game changer, he brings something new, and could be story on the making. Talking about story on the making, nothing better than have Gamer Muscle talking about what he like it and what he don't like it on the channel. So let's hear about him. Gamer, how are you feeling today?
I am feeling superb.
Superb.
Yeah, awesome. So, yeah.
How are you feeling with the Expo this year?
Sorry?
What do you feel about the Expo this year?
It's really nice. There's a lot of stuff is the same stuff that they had last year, but the big thing for me is there's way more influencers, and there's also a lot more, a lot of people like Twitch streamers, YouTubers that I haven't had the chance to meet before. So that's been just awesome seeing everyone. I think for me that's the thing with Expo, it's just meeting people more than the equipment.
Exactly, because the equipment you already know almost outside, the news. The guys from the Fanatec, we knew more from outside than we knew it from what happened here. Yeah. What is a surprise for you from the SIm Expo?
The big surprise and stuff that many people probably haven't even noticed, in the corner they've got a rig with like cushions that expand like a G seat. It's they're a new company, so that was really fun to try out. I really enjoyed the coffee racer stuff.
Yeah.
You can hide your rig. And then of course the Fanatec, the new direct drive wheel. And also we're at the Asatec booth here. Their new wheel rims, which are really good price for their button box. So there actually have been some new things here, which are quite surprising. Yeah.
I know I've been surviving so many days without the industry.
It's actually been terrible. It's actually, to be honest, I've been positive about Simracing Expo, but the T6, this is terrible. It's genuinely awful. In my hotel, there's not even tea bags in the hotel. It's coffee, coffee, coffee. No tea here at all. Coffee everywhere. Absolutely disgraceful.
I feel you, because I didn't have voice. I asked Christina to say, I'm gonna get you some medicines. All the pharmacies are shut down. And no tea, you cannot buy anything, so you know, we get sick. But thank you so much for joining me.
That's all right, I really think it's really nice to see you guys. We had a few chats, we had a walk around in the area, so yeah, really nice to meet you.
Always fun to have James around, aka Gamer Muscle, probably one of the most funny content creators in terms of sim racing, a person that always have a lot of knowledge to bring, and even any small amount of talk is always something funny. And you know, it's quite funny and awkward how we met, because I was passing him, he thought that I was German, so he started asking me questions, and after I introduced myself and realized that we meet, we know people in common, and on the way we end to talk a little bit more, having even shared lunch and everything. So it's quite funny to meet Gamer Muscle and learn so much about him, because I think he has so many things to teach us and so many things to show us. But for now, I will say goodbye, because I will not talk anymore, as I think this episode is almost going to the end, as I wanted to do only, like I said, talking about the community and show the people that I speak about it. I don't have Digit Gaming with me talking, as unfortunately he lost his voice too. I could not get hold on him on Saturday. We shared a lot of insight on the Friday, as both of us was with the partners there. The partners have to film us, so we shared a little bit of that part, and we talk a lot about sim racing. On Saturday it was so full that we could not meet each other, and unfortunately he got a cold, he could not speak on the microphone. The same thing goes to Tom from Green Finder. So a lot of people that I wanted to have with me, we could not have it because of the flu that was around. And anyway, I will leave you guys. I see you guys on the next episode, and I leave you with this big part of the community. Gonna be 10 minutes of interview where everyone can together and talk about sim racing and much more. So I leave you with Radweasel, Craig, Sim Pete, myself, and a special guest. For the people on the video, we'll see straight away, and the people on the audio will recognize the voice too. See you guys. We are on my side, Radweasel, the biggest YouTuber stream from Portugal. And I have here Craig, the best American around.
Well, thank you, gentlemen.
The only one we could find.
Yeah, I'm the only one here. I'm the only one silly enough to fly over.
No, there was a couple. There was a couple others.
Were there? Yeah, a couple.
Yeah, but they don't count.
No,
Yeah, we don't count with them. They're not from Kentucky. They don't count it.
Yeah.
What are you feeling about the expo this year?
Well, first year, you see the voice going off. First year, really fun. Fun experience, meeting all the guys. Just sinking in and trying to get as much as the experience itself, because I came here to network, to connect with brands and stuff like that, but in the end of the day, it's just like trying to sink in as much as we can, because there's a lot of information, a lot of stuff going on, and just try to record as much as I can to go back home and talk to my audience about the experience. And it's been really, really fun.
What do you like it more on the expo? What was the best product?
Best product? I was going to say Craig, but
Craig is already a long time.
Can't be bought.
That product.
But anyway, let me pick a Sim Pit. You join us. It's a community.
You got it.
This is our small community. Now you have here Sim Pit on the side. Another American.
Another American.
Another American.
I'm a German American.
Yeah.
I've been here long enough to be somewhat German.
Half
now.
German.
Yeah.
How that works? Of German, of American.
I don't know. They've kind of accepted me into their life, so.
Which German or the?
The Germans, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the big win on Simracing EXPO this year?
What's been the best thing?
Yeah.
Really meet the people out here.
Okay.
It's cool to get hyped up about the gear and everything, but to actually sit there and meet the people, get to hear their stories, where they come from, how they got into sim racing. Like, you build these connections with them, like I can't even describe it. It's been awesome. Like we got to see some, there we had like an older guy, like 70 some odd years old, got into sim racing and like built a community. Like he's part of the community now. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
How they rallied around him and everything. Like to hear those kind of stories was, man, it's way better than like having to test out all these other equipment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's for sure.
I agree.
Yeah, you ask me what was the most incredible product. I just can't name one, because actually that was not what I came here about. I decided to come to see people, connect with the brands itself, with the people behind the brands, and not itself the products. The products, I think it's like the end result, but there's so much that goes into it that in the end of the day you understand it's all about the people. And if it wasn't for the people and the passion for sim racing and trying to, do something different, like those guys there, like the coffee racers thing, I think it's the most incredible product. If you want to tell me, I'm a 44-year guy. I know I don't look like it's like 22 or something.
You look
20. This is just for the style, He bleached it, yeah.
Because it was just being a main, like, I was like,
Oh yeah.
now we complete.
Now we got a party.
Yeah, now we got a party.
And about you, Craig? What's the best thing on the expo?
It's the people. I mean, I get to fly all the way here, and the beer is fantastic.
Yeah.
Getting to fly all the way across the world and meeting people that I might have watched on YouTube every once in a while, and getting to put a face to it. It doesn't matter whether you're a professional, former race car driver, an amateur one. We all have something to bond over that really brings us together, and that's not something you get in a lot of communities.
Yeah, that's agree, 100%.
So it's really interesting. And then for me, because I'm more in the community side rather than content creator, I come here for all my friends. They ask me, hey, this is my budget, and I get to come here and I'm like, hey, this will probably fit exactly what you want, and it gives them an idea of a personal touch. And then I send them to your guys' pages to watch reviews, and they're like, they make an informed, educated decision. Because each of us, between all of us, there's $100,000 of sim racing equipment between us all.
Yeah.
So trying to make that investment, looking at a internet page, it's so hard. What is it really what you want? So getting to come here and get an understanding of all the different things, the nuances, there's such value in that.
It's good. It's good. Acho que estava. Está here. I don't know.
So,
For me,
I don't know, man.
okay. For me, the best was the people, because I came to to learn, and it was my first expo. I didn't know anyone apart of random, and I came here with good friends. First time outside with my wife after a very difficult year. So
Does she
it was
love her
good.
now?
I don't think so. I think so, man.
Okay.
I think so.
We're getting emotional here. It's really good cause.
Yeah, I mean, it did go here, man.
I wish you the best.
Oh,
Well, I'm getting emotional.
yeah, man. No, man, it's been a very difficult year.
Right, gentlemen.
It's very difficult year, man. The battle of the cancer was difficult.
But you're
so-
back and you're stronger.
Yeah,
so-
man. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
man.
push through. You're gonna have us doing whatever we can do for you. It is, give you.
No, man. For me, it was the best. I think from this year was the best moment was coming here. Meet so many people and enjoy so much. See everyone teach me, because I don't know nothing. I'm an amateur, and teach me, and we talk, and everything was.
It's very humble.
Yeah. No, I'm a fucking amateur, man.
You know what? There's one thing I've noticed about all of the quality guys. You are all humble. You don't. Anytime somebody else goes, oh, you're the best. You're like, no, I'm not. But you are. So
This
This guy, I pointed at him.
This guy,
Yeah, man.
it's mental. What he does,
Oh my gosh.
absolutely mental.
I love you.
mental, I like that. I'm
Yeah.
probably the best.
The best mental. The best mental.
The good kind of
No,
crazy.
the vision, and the ability to put out what you like, the content you produce, and the passion like you do it. It's you can see it's from the heart, you know, like you're a true passionate motorsport fan that, well, maybe you don't have the money to race in real life, and then you decided, man, this is my escape. This is where I'm gonna invest my money into, try and put in my place the best experience I can have without getting out of home.
Yeah, it's like a copy of my life. I was racing real task on it is
So expensive. Yeah.
so hard to think that it is just for experience.
Oh, yeah.
You have to think how to find the money for the next event, which is a lot of money. Where people say, why is in my pocket why you don't pay a racing car?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
then
but
with like
guys-
2 laps, that's 2 laps.
One race
Yeah.
cost me
Yeah,
3 direct drive wheels.
yeah, exactly.
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 Let's be serious. I can do now this every day.
Yeah.
Honestly, for years I'm explaining that to people. I get the same amount of adrenaline when it's starting beach event.
Exactly.
When it's so serious event,
Exactly.
I'm like,
You know,
big.
Oh,
straight
on the start line on the Daytona 24, you're just like, oh.
Like I could not brake properly. My
Yeah.
It's like, come on, bro.
breathe.
Yeah, I really-
Yeah. Remember not to
Yeah.
breathe. So yeah.
Yeah, sim racing is such a great escape, but it's also like I love the sport. I love the sport so much, and performance. I'm so lost.
Yeah, it is.
But it's also I do sim racing for almost 17 years now.
Yeah.
I did also professionally iRacing at some point, and then it was way too much for me. I reached that point where I just wanted to feel the need, to pass what I learned all those years.
Exactly. Exactly.
They keep the passion.
Yeah.
Agreement.
Amen to that.
Well, and that's the other thing about sim racing is, you know, if you make friends, now I'm your friend, I call you up, hey, like let's do some driving together, or you, let's do some stuff together. And then you can learn so much because what cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn over a professional career, you and I can sit on a voice chat and you can impart that knowledge that normally people wouldn't just be able to pick up. You have to go watch a YouTube channel, but watching YouTube and trying to understand and implement it is so much more different than getting to sit down with somebody and have it explained to you. So there's something just so special about sim racing that it's very hard to understand unless you're a part of the community.
Yeah.
Exactly. Agree 100%. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this small part of podcast.
Hey, thank
All right,
you
guys.
guys.